Well, David Begnaud is with us now from the hardest hit areas there in Garland, Texas. David, when I look at some of the debris and what's left of the houses, I can't even imagine that anyone was able to crawl out of them. What are conditions like there today?
Well, get this, Anne-Marie, where we are in Garland, about 600 homes and businesses were either damaged or destroyed, but no one died in a home. Everyone died in their vehicle. I want to give you a sense of the scene where we are. This home here, this two-story, there were 4 people inside when the tornado rolled through. They all took shelter in a bathroom, and they got out alive. You see those vehicles right behind me, kind of tossed like toys on top of each other. There's scenes like that all over the place. This house right here, there was a couple. They were not home. They were at a party. That party may have saved their life. As we keep panning on the other side, a man now sifting through the debris on that side. He was not home either. You've got scenes like this throughout the city of Garland where you walk and home after home after home is either badly damaged or leveled. Again, everybody who died was in their vehicles. 8 deaths in the city of Garland, and they were all in their cars. It was just about a half mile from here on the George Bush Expressway. Can you imagine being in your vehicle? Here comes a tornado, and then your vehicle gets flipped in the air and you die. Terrifying is the word people have used. You saw the husband in that story. He was on the phone with his wife, and he rushed there, but there was nothing he could do.
So incredibly emotional. David, over the past few days, you've talked to many survivors and shared their extremely emotional and compelling stories, especially from one family who had to use sign language to help their son. Let's take a listen to that.
That's the worst part because, I mean, it's dark. We have no electricity. And I'm trying to comfort him. And so the only way I could communicate was to hold his hands, and I just kept signing, "God save us," God, with his hands in my hand, just the sign for "God save us, God save us."
Let me ask you,
Go ahead.
what was your experience?
His experience was very scary, and he felt like we were lifted up off of the ground. For like 2 inches for a little bit, and he's very thankful that we're alive.
Just, I mean, beyond compelling, David, just as a whole new dimension to surviving in a situation like that. Tell me about that interview. What was that like for you?
I got to tell you, when I talked to Karen on the phone before we interviewed her, her voice was cracking as she described what it was like to be in the closet with her son. You know, here is a young man who could not hear the fear of what his mother was grasping, right? Imagine you're in the home, she can hear, so the tornado's coming, it's that train sound everybody talks about, but her son is staring at her, and the only direction he can get is from her. And so she grabs him, she takes him in the closet with her boyfriend, and she is just signing to him. And I have to tell you, yesterday, as Karen was in the interview, her son was crying, and he was looking at her, and the tears were just rolling down his face as he looked at his mom recount what it was like in that closet.
Well, we are so glad that they are okay. David Begnaud with the extraordinary pictures and interviews coming to us today from Garland, Texas. David, thank you.